We are back, everybody, with the front line of the San Francisco 49ers. Big boys here this morning. Chapter 49, Clampus Vitus, James W. Marshall Chapter. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine.
Are you awake?
Yes, sir.
You're probably early riser, not these guys.
Not normally. I'm retired. I don't have to get up.
What those guys were doing out there.
So we have changing of the guard coming up, or is it, when is this?
We changed the board in October.
Yearly?
Every 2 years.
And Brett, outgoing president?
Yes.
And Jeff Godwin, incoming president.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
And we already
great.
discussed, probably you showed up late to a meeting and they said make
Well,
Jeff
that's just,
the...
that's one of the things that we're, to bring different.
That's pretty much how it goes. Ah, crap, I'm late again. I'm going to be president this year. So tell us about your chapter. What exactly... Everywhere I go, there's a plaque somewhere. The Clampers are involved in history. They're involved in goodwill. They're in everything. What do you guys do exactly?
Well, we're a historical society,
Sure.
so one of our main goals is to find historical sites, preserve them with either plaquing or whatever we can do to get the word out about them. We also do a lot of community service. We make donations to food banks, do food runs on the holidays, collect toys for children at Christmas, highway cleanups. We make donations to health clinics, things like that.
How long have the Clampers been in existence?
They started.
4,005 years.
Were you there?
That's always a...
It started in back east in 1845. Came out to California. It was 1849. They tried to do it in Placerville. It failed, and then the guy went to Moke Hill and started a chapter there, and it just kind of took off. And it was just for the miners to have something to do, just to basically entertain themselves. When the gold rush ended, it kind of faded away. In the 1930s, it was brought back up again, and it's just grown from there.
Wow. And how big's your organization? How many members you have?
Ooh, I don't know the total membership, but there's 43 established chapters and 4 outposts, I believe.
Yes.
It's probably over 300,000 clampers.
And in your chapter, how many guys?
Say over 200, Matt?
I think there's closer to 500.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite an organization. That's got to be the biggest organization I can think of in the area. I mean, Rotary's big, but...
Yeah. So historically, back in the 1800s, what was the main purpose of the Clampers? What did they do?
Levity.
They were kind of...
I get that feeling.
It was the Masons and these other organizations kind of looked down on the miners
Sure.
because they were just laborers. And they kind of got together just kind of like, neener. We have our own club now.
Right.
And it just took off in the gold fields.
And you protected your own, and definitely protected the wives, right?
The widows
The
and
widows.
orphans are protected by us.
Yes.
Very cool.
I've had that history lesson.
Have you ever been president?
Not yet.
Stick around.
If I live long enough, maybe.
You'll live long.
That day-
You're
not
honored.
over.
I get a feeling you're going to be around a long time.
That's what my grandkids will tell you.
It's awesome. So what kind of events do you do on a yearly basis? Do you have any big events that you do, or is it all kind of behind the scenes?
We have our doings, it's called. We have a big party, bring in the new farm blind candidates and initiate them into our organization. We march in several parades. We try to put up several plaques a year. We've got a big one coming up when the Days of 49 wagon train comes through.
Yes.
On the 19th, we're working with the Kennedy Mine Foundation, and we're plaquing the head frame there.
Oh, really?
And then the following days, on the 20th, our pit master will be cooking here on Main Street.
Barbecue?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Real barbecue.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there's no
is a
food like Clampers
Competition
food,
pit master.
right?
Really?
He's the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good food.
Now, how do you get to be a clamper? I've always wondered. Because I work with some guys.
For $50, you can find out.
Right. There is
Find out or
initiation,
join? I
but
give
it
you
is.
$50 and you tell me about it? Is that what?
Well, you may
We'll
or
show
may
you
not
September
make it.
12th at Dry Town.
Oh,
Either way, we're keeping your $50
right.
and donating it.
I'd rather give it to you than one of my ex-wives, so well worth it.
So usually what happens
$50 is an application fee.
is a member will have a friend or someone who they think will be a good fit,
Right, sure.
and then they ask them if they want to join.
Very cool.
And then they have to go through the initiation process.
And I don't want to know about that, do I?
I can't even tell you about that.
We haven't lost one in years.
We haven't lost one in 1 year.
They're still looking for
I
him.
stand corrected.
Very cool. So you meet at Dry Town?
That's our general meeting place, but we do have our meetings in different places also, but that's the go-to place.
Very cool. And you know some people that are clampers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Standing right in front of me. Ah. I know several.
Now you got a lot of pins on your vest there. What do we got going on over here? Hello, brother.
I've got my big Benjamin Franklin button. My name is Benjamin Franklin.
Is it really?
Yes, well, not my
Well,
real name. My
no.
clan
We all,
name is
we all
Benjamin
have
Franklin.
flapper names.
What's
Yes.
yours?
Bongo.
Do I want to know yours?
See, he's Brett Bongo.
5-string.
5-string.
Yeah,
Do you play something?
I do.
So
I
you're a
was,
grill master, pit master as you call them?
And a bluegrass musician for many years.
No
Wow.
Yeah.
kidding. Wow.
Should have heard about that this morning. We
Yeah, no
could've-
kidding. We could have had music.
Could have had some music this morning.
Play banjo?
I do.
Nice.
Well, you're
Guitar,
just a
fiddle,
jack of all
mandolin.
trades. I like this guy. Something about him
We do
says
too.
trouble.
I don't play bongos, though. That's his job.
That's my job.
You do play bongos, so you really play bongos.
I did around a campfire one night for several hours, and that's how I got my name when I first came in.
I guess it could have turned out much worse. So,
Oh, a lot worse.
so incoming president, you have a club name?
Oh, yes, I do.
Do you want to share it with people? Can you?
Alcohol abuse.
Oh,
So you know my ex-wife too. All right. Good stuff. Now, why do you get these names? What's the storybook? And that's what they call you at the meetings.
Yes,
Pretty much.
in fact, through the years, there's a lot of clampers. I don't even know their name. I just know their clamper name.
That's good. I think I want to go to these meetings.
Once you come in, you'll do something. For some reason, someone will give you a name, and it
Sticks.
sticks.
And that's it.
Tall man, what's yours?
Not sure.
That's it, really?
Not sure.
Not
Oh.
I was walking around and everybody was asking my name. So what's your clamper name? I just kept saying, I'm not sure. Not sure.
There you go. That's how you
There it
get
was.
names.
That's awesome.
and Matt, what's your clamper name?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin
Oh, that's
Franklin.
right, Benjamin Franklin. That's a good one.
Do I want to know how you got that?
At the time when I went through, I had really long hair
Oh, gotcha.
and
And
bald on
that's
top. So I looked like Benjamin Franklin, and it just stuck.
Great. Love these guys. So what do you have coming up? So you have your changing of the board. When is this?
That's in October.
October.
We have a gentleman's doings in September, and that is for people over 55 or that are injured and can't go through our regular doings. So it's just toned down so nobody gets hurt.
Gotcha.
And then January, we have our regular doings, which is, last year we had over 400 show for that.
Oh, yeah. Good
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stick around, everybody.
The segment you just